Okay, listen, I understand cringe baiting is everywhere. However, this is the most serious case I've ever seen of cringe baiting, I think, ever. JellyBean, primarily a Minecraft commentating YouTuber, who currently has 1.76 million subscribers on YouTube, and their current TikTok account currently has 219,000 followers. However, they have had numerous TikTok accounts and they've been popping up all over my fucking For You page like crazy. Recently, not as much though. All of JellyBean's TikTok content that I have seen, their comments are just filled with bullying and ridicule, even though she's obviously cringe baiting. And look, personally, I think her content is very annoying. However, I understand that she's cringe baiting, and I respect it that she's been able to come this far and get this much traction because of it. However, I also think it's an issue because JellyBean is a literal child, and most of the people bullying this literal child are men over the age of 18. And if you can use your brain cells for more than 5 seconds, then you should obviously know that that's a very shitty thing to do. Also, like I said not even 10 seconds ago, JellyBean is a literal child, so she's going to make her content to appeal to younger and more immature people, which is to be expected, to be honest. But let's look at what JellyBean has always done on social media. JellyBean, as far back as I could find, has been making Minecraft content. Not specifically the style of content she makes now, however, the content she has produced has always been related to Minecraft. And roughly around 4 to 5 months ago is when she really started doing the whole YouTube Shorts / TikTok thing. And the first video that I could find on her channel was in February 8th, 2021. Which in their earliest video, they are relatively chill and just seem to be having a good time. Now if you compare and contrast their earliest video on their YouTube channel to, let's say, when they started making the YouTube Shorts, or started with the TikTok thing 4 to 5 months ago, you can obviously, there's a stark difference in their personality. Which then on, it's not too difficult to deduct that she's definitely cringe baiting, and she's obviously putting on a facade. Which definitely brings JellyBean much traction and attention, half of that being from kids or anybody who genuinely enjoys their content, or people ranging from ages 15 to 25 bullying them for cringe baiting. And listen, I feel like everybody still needs to understand that JellyBean is a literal child, and you can't necessarily help that, because she's still growing up and she's still a kid. She's the same age as me, but she was obviously raised different from me, seeing how JellyBean is very over the top and eccentric, and I envy that, because as someone who is her age, I wish I had that. But at the same time, I don't wish I was that over the top and eccentric, even if it is just a facade. She's a kid, man. She's gonna act like a kid. She's gonna be loud and eccentric. However, I guess people, more so grown men, don't understand that children will be children, and they are going out of their way to release JellyBean's personal information, or effectively doxing her, which is such a huge jump from thinking, oh, you're fucking cringe, I'm gonna leave a mean TikTok comment, to I'm going to dox your personal information and potentially swat you. It's not a funny haha thing anymore, because it becomes genuinely dangerous, as leaking somebody's literal private information all over the internet is definitely not the best course of action you could take. Listen, anybody who has the ability to dox certainly has some sort of understanding of common sense, and they can reasonably deduct that, oh, this person is a literal child. It would probably be a bad thing if I were to take this girl's personal information and fucking dox her. But no, she's cringe. She deserves to be doxxed and have her family's personal information leaked, and have her face leaked along with her address and her family's personal information, because it's funny and she's cringe, so she deserves it. TikTok at one point was like an app for dancing, because it evolved from Musical.ly, but now it's just filled with cesspools who will leak children's personal information for no reason. All because she made content that people did not like, and it's very depressing. Because everybody at one point has made some sort of cringy content, and the content honestly never goes that far, except for JellyBean, who continues to push out the same content and proceeds to gain more traction because of it. which, mind you, isn't a bad thing when it comes to the audience that she caters to. However, it's necessary to understand that their content is not for everybody. For example, I know there's people who don't like GM Hikaru because chess. Some people just don't like chess, even though I do. And I'm bringing this up because every YouTuber caters to a certain demographic, and that's honestly all there is to it. For example, I've produced a fair bit of Dead by Daylight content, which honestly, some of it's not really that good. And I want to push more Dead by Daylight content out because I really love the game, and I want to explore the realms of content creating with the game more. It's necessary to get back on track. I feel like the internet would be a much safer place, it would be a much better place to be a part of, if we didn't bully children for making content they enjoyed, even though we might not like it. But it just goes to show how shitty certain sides of the internet are, I guess. Other than that, new Dead by Daylight video soon, and that's all I have. See ya.